Today is Tuesday, the 19th of November, 2019. I'm Scott Allen Miller. This is Sheep Guarding Llama. And this morning, Dominica and I got up, and the kids, early in Frankfort, New York, at her parents' house, and we had to get the car loaded and everyone out the door by 9 o'clock. We're taking Joe and Francesca to Syracuse Airport, and they are flying back home to Houston, and we are continuing on to my dad's from there. We figured it just made sense for us to drop them off because we were going to be going by the Syracuse Airport within an hour of when they were flying out anyway, so having someone else drive them there would make no sense at all. So we got up and we got out there, got them to the airport at 9, dropped them off, and they had a nice easy flight back to Houston, and we were out at my dad's place by about 11:30. So, excuse me. So we got to spend the day hanging out with Dad. I was able to set up and do a little bit of work, and then that was pretty much it. So Dad had a surprise in the garage. He's got a half-built carpetball machine, but he has no carpet for it yet. But he does have the billiard balls and the frame all made, and it's out in the garage getting ready to go. So in theory, his carpet is going to be arriving tomorrow for that, and the girls are going to be trying out carpetball, which is kind of a combination of shuffleboard and billiards and, I don't know, something like that. It's kind of weird. But we'll see. Haven't seen it yet. Never heard of it before. So new thing. Pretty much the only thing that we had going on today, we went out for dinner. Dominica decided to stay behind. She's just tired. Obviously, a lot's been going on and mentally draining, emotionally draining. The girls wanted to go to John and Sarah's to try to get the mac and cheese, which we know is just never there, but we keep trying in the hopes that it'll be there because it was so good that one time, but it's been a while. And so we went down to Perry. After, Chana brought out the list, because last time we were in New York, she had Grandpa make a list of all the restaurants in the area so we could choose from that, because we always have such a hard time choosing where to eat. And it's always last minute, right? Because it's like, oh, where are we going to eat? Oh, we just got to Grandpa's. Oh, we haven't had time to think about it. I guess let's go to the same old standbys. And often we don't like the old standbys, like Maze and Geneseo. We don't actually ever need to go there. Right? They have nothing on the menu, and it's not the same place that we used to go to when it was the Omega Grill. It's lost. It's not like going back and being like our place like it used to be, because the Omega Grill was our place for over a decade. It was just where we went, but their menu was much bigger, the food was better, and it was cheaper. Now that it's Maze, it's fine, but there's nothing there that we look forward to. So why would we keep going there? We shouldn't. It's fine as a fallback, but it doesn't make sense for us to choose to go there. So we went to John and Sarah's. We checked online just before we left to make sure they would be open, because we're never sure when they were open. It said they'd be open until 8:30. We got there right at 7:30, and they had closed. We consistently have complaints about John and Sarah's that their customer service is not the best. They go out of their way to not have Wi-Fi because they're cheap and they want to turn over tables quickly, something they've actually said, which is one of those really rude American restaurant things that they don't take their customers seriously, and they think that you're just there to turn over, right? It's just about the bottom line. There's no customer service, no quality. It's just get in, get your money, and get out. And they really give that feeling when you're there. Like, you start to feel like you're just cattle. It's a small place, but they just treat it like a big restaurant, But McDonald's doesn't kick you out. Burger King doesn't kick you out. They have plenty of seats, and they let you stay, use their Wi-Fi, get another coffee, right? And in Europe, now, a lot of this is, I've lived in Europe, and in Europe, it is just unthinkable to kick someone off a table. When you get a table, it's yours for the evening. Food is to be enjoyed. The experience takes time. You relax. It's what you do. And American restaurants are always like, here's your bill. They do want to turn over tables. But it's not necessarily rude just to make it that it's easy for you to leave. But this place actually goes out of their way and makes a point of, you're not really welcome. You need to go once you've, been there long enough for them to bill you, right? That's just it. That's the experience. It is it's the worst of American dining. And then on top of it, that they post one set of hours and then honor another one and just close. Tough. You looked us up online. You took the effort of getting here. We don't care, right? No customer service, like, just awful. And consistently, they've not had the food that we like. We go and they had this great mac and cheese. We went back and ordered it a couple of times. Always something completely different, not the mac and cheese that we were looking for. And so it's like, and they know, oh, it's a special, so we make it cheaper today. Like, they said that. It's just consistently a bad experience all around. This was it. I've had it. Like, I'm to a point where all of my I can put up with it is over. I don't want to ever give them business again. This is, it's sad. This is my hometown, more or less, right? I didn't grow up in a village, but Perry's as closest to a hometown as I have. And that this is one of the surviving restaurants in this little town is embarrassing. It's terrible that, a little small town like Perry, yeah, they're going to suffer and it's going to be a struggle for any business to make it. But the ones that make it, you expect it to be this great little hole in the wall restaurant with great customer service because they're just servicing the local people. It's the same people they see day in, day out. You got to take care of them. That's absolutely who they are not, right? It's everything that you wish you would get in a small town is missing, and it's the worst of American big city, just money grabbing awful. So phooey on them. I will not go back. So we didn't know where to go. We said, well, Daryl's will be open. I haven't had Daryl's in forever, so okay, we're going to try that, the pizza. And but then we're like, well, what used to be the Silver Lake Family Restaurant, the big one right on Main Street that we never seem to go to, which is now called the Country Kitchen, might be open and we should swing by. So we did. They were closing in a couple minutes, but they let us in anyway. So instead of posting that they were open and then not letting us in, they posted that they were about to close and let us in anyway. Now, they did ask us to move along quickly, but they were closed. So we did. The food was great. The girls loved it. We had a great experience. We're going to be going back there. We really liked it. And there's a bunch of things on the menu we didn't get to try, obviously, because you only got one meal. So good. Now we have the Country Kitchen to go to in Perry. Never need to go to John Sarah's ever again. Taken care of. We all had good food. Everybody liked it. It just worked out. But so we ate a little bit quickly because needed to. Got back and drove back home. Called it kind of an early night. That was it. The girls spent the whole day, either a little bit of time with Grandpa, but mostly they just got their devices, got online, did some stuff. Luciana's really enjoying playing with the Lenovo Mix 520 that I'm borrowing. She thinks it's a really cool device and she wants to keep it. We don't get to keep it. And then they just played video games and watched YouTube into the night. They needed some time to themselves to decompress, and today was that day. So that was our day. We are at Dad's. We're going to be here for the rest of the week. We're heading back to Texas on Saturday.